Shalom everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am out in the garden. I'm on my fairy vibe. I had a lunch date with a friend today, so that's why I'm kind of dressed up. And then I also just discovered that I really like this outfit. This is like a new fit put together, so I kind of wanted to be in it longer, so I was like, I'm gonna be cute in the garden. I am following my intentions for July to just take as much time as possible for myself, and kind of been like minimizing plans and just putting all my needs and my energy back into myself first. But I'm also feeling like open. I'm feeling a fresh sense of openness to opportunities and things that are coming, like things that I'm planning. So I feel like I'm in a good state to plan things coming within the next month or so, but then to be spending this time still just finding my balance and coming back into my personal, like, spiritual discipline and my habits that really nourish me the most. And I feel like when it comes to self-care, the biggest thing for me is tuning into the state of my nervous system, and then also the state of my mind. And if I'm even feeling the slightest bit of overwhelm, I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna get off my phone for a day, kind of tune into what I need to do for my mind. I feel like I focus a lot on my mind and the state of my mind, and meditation really helps me to become aware of the state of my mind. So I also use Holy Krishna basil as a means to like focus, and when I drink tea with Holy Krishna basil in it before I get into my sadhana, like, it makes the practice that much more focused and deeper for me, because any noise, my brain can tune into just about anything that's happening. ADHD is how it works. But if I start off in like reconstructive rest pose or with my singing bowl does bring my brain into like, and that feels really good. Just the things I've been focusing on, and I have been trying to take advantage of just this area of it being summer and the flowers blooming, and that's how I feel like I bond with my garden, is just being out here and admiring everything and kind of listening to all the noises. Is actually, I've read that the noises of nature helps the ADHD brain kind of like relax, because I'm not focusing on doing dishes, I'm not inside looking at everything I feel like I need to do, but I'm out and I'm just like looking around. And then I always notice when I get back inside after spending a certain amount of time outside, my brain's like, okay, we're chill. So that's how I'm feeling, and that's kind of the theme for the month. I feel open, and I feel like I am in the process of rejuvenation. Sorry about the noise in the back. TV's on. It's kind of funny realizing, like, when I caught up on sleep, I really noticed how in my luteal phase of my cycle, I was like, oh, okay, this isn't as bad as it normally would be. Like, you're normally a little bit more tired and have a little bit less energy in the luteal phase, but when I was losing sleep, I just was like, it felt so dramatic. Like, I just felt like I couldn't do anything for 7 days before my period, and then like versus this cycle go around, I feel like I barely noticed my luteal phase. I don't know, I've just been feeling good all around, and I mean, of course it's like a good thing, but feeling just how my energy can fluctuate so differently, and maybe like I think to some degree I probably have a little bit too much introspection sometimes, to a fault, but I don't know, my mind, whatever. And I'm about to start my period, because I feel like I've noticed my energy just go inward, literally in the last 8 hours even. And I imagined I'd have a little bit more of a productive evening. Like, I read maybe a chapter, but I wanted to like finish this book. and I wanted to like cook dinner. I think I had laundry to fold, but I ended up just like, I really noticed my energy going down, and all I've done is like watch TV, but it wasn't out of like distraction or whatever. It's just like, wow, my energy just got really, really low. Today has honestly been really refreshing, and I don't know if it's because it was kind of gloomy earlier, like it rained earlier, and Phil and I were just watching the rain. He was getting seeds out of the seed pods from the lettuce and the radishes earlier, and that's what he's doing right now again. It was like gloomy earlier. We both had a really slow morning. I actually like got out of bed, got a glass of water, came back up with my book and journal, and just was like journaling and reading in bed. Extra cuddles. Phil made breakfast. It was a light breakfast, and then we just kind of meandered. We've just been kind of chilling with no destination, and it's been kind of nice. Like, I feel like it's like the definition of moving softly. Like, nothing to be productive for. There's nothing we're trying to necessarily accomplish. I did go out in the garden and I clipped the calendula. Some of it was already like starting to close back up and die, and because I guess it's been a while, they're opening up at different times, so I have to actually pay attention to them. But I got some herbs. I picked a few gladiuses, and I learned a little tip about getting bugs off of flowers. Just fill a sink with cold water, and you have to push them down because they float. But you have to push them down, and you literally see all the bugs come floating out. Because I got the tablecloth, like, I'm really starting to try to put this house together, which Phil really appreciates. The touches I've been making around the house, which makes me feel good because I just want the home to feel cozy. But I really want to put more plants in the dining room, and I got like the tablecloth to kind of make it a nice little vibe. And I'll probably, like, I feel like trying to fill up a house and like trying to make it a whole home, it takes like a lot of time. So it's just fun watching the home come together as time goes on. And I haven't even done yoga yet. I'm going to do yoga closer to sunset time. It's just taking it easy. And I'm excited to be off tomorrow and off more this week. I'm only working 2 days this week. So I'm like, I get to chill. I will just get to chill. Executive dysfunction is so bad right now. As I got up, I feel like I've just been pacing through the house trying to figure out what to do. I'm like, I'm moving, so that's a plus. But I did notice the same thing yesterday. My brain it's just no dopamine. I'm having a no dopamine day. That's what it feels like. And I really want to, not say be productive, but I want to not do nothing all day and be stressed out about it. So I feel like sometimes, like, I take CBD and stuff like that, but like, I think it's hormonal related. I've read of quite a few things about how the fluctuations of our hormones throughout the cycle can have pretty like strong effects or like exacerbate ADHD symptoms. And I feel like I'm just putting two and two together, that when I have these low dopamine days, it's like right before my period. Haven't started bleeding yet, but I've just been getting all the warning signals in my body. So like, I'm just kind of patiently waiting so I can feel like I'm human again. So I'm just gonna end the vlog here because I'm like, I don't know what today is going to look like, and if I end up doing nothing or if I do just a bunch of random little things, I'm gonna figure it out though. I thank you guys for coming and watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.